To foreigners, Agra is synonymous with the Taj Mahal and the Agra Fort, and while these structures are quite impressive, there is more to this legendary city than those two sites. Sweet treats and significant monuments exist that other videos have not shown you. So far in India, we have taken a 12-hour train from Delhi to Amritsar and rode the historic toy train to the foothills of the Himalayas. But today we will show you that there are many incredible sights to see beyond the Taj Mahal. In order to fuel ourselves for a full day of sightseeing, we're going to need to start with a special breakfast that highlights the best food of Agra.
So for us, chai in America usually means like a spiced tea, but here in India, chai just means tea. So if you want the spiced tea, you have to ask for masala chai. And when I asked what kind of chai came with the breakfast that we're getting, he said, if you want masala chai, just let me know. So of course we wanted masala chai because you can't start off your day without a nice spiced tea. You know it's gonna be good when it comes out piping hot.
Here at this restaurant, there was two combinations for breakfast. There was a special breakfast and an Indian one. So we went with the Indian breakfast. And this is a feast. We probably could have shared it between the two of us, which is really exciting because it was only 150 rupees each. Here in the city, breakfast is incomplete without a badai, which is this nice, hot, fluffy bread that we have here, and it's served with a side of potato gravy, which is really nice because traditionally it has a sweet and tangy taste. Such a great way to start your day. And being from America, we're used to having sweets for breakfast, like pancakes and waffles and all that kind of stuff. But here we have jalebi, which is pretty exciting. We really haven't tried it too much while we've been here in India, so we're looking forward to ending our breakfast here with a nice sweet kick.
Why is it so popular?
This is of Agra sweets are famous. Sorry for not that English.
Your English is better than my Hindi, so that's great.
Yes. Actually, this is for sweet. This is variety for maximum.
Okay.
Kesar petha, kesar coconut, kesar badam, kesar lychee peta. This is most famous in Agra. World famous. There is 1,000 variety in a peta. Saffron peta, coconut saffron. Almond saffron and elaichi saffron. And coming side,
Lychee, lychee?
Lychee.
Ah, okay, cool.
And this is mixed fruit peta. This is 5 flavors in this: strawberry, regular, chocolate, pan, and kesar flavor, saffron flavor.
Okay.
This is all varieties. Butter for sandwich peta,
Okay.
pan peta.
Wow. 1,000 varieties.
1,000 varieties.
Wow, yeah. So do you sell them by the box? You don't sell them individual? Okay.
This small is box of 500 grams only.
500 grams?
Yes.
Okay. This
This
is
is 4 varieties, and that's a pan peta, gulab laddu peta,
Okay.
chocolate, and sandwich peta.
Oh, okay.
This is only for milk plating.
Oh, that's milk?
Milk.
And what is this kind?
Yes.
Without milk?
That's it. Without milk, without.
Oh, okay.
That's a without milk, and this is for milk plating.
Yeah,
This is
let
for
me try it.
sandwich peta. Can you try this one?
You want me to try it?
Yes.
A sandwich one?
Just a milk.
Didn't
And
know they
take a-
had
take a tissue paper.
sandwich pizzas here.
Take a tissue. Take
Okay.
this one. Sandwich peta with coconut flavor.
Coconut flavor, okay?
How the taste है?
It's crunchy
Crunchy peta.
because it has the like coconut flakes and it tastes like
Yes.
coconut, yeah. Why is it a sandwich?
Sandwich is just for 2 sides of pita and center for flavor in up and down to the sandwich shape.
Okay. So it's a sandwich because it's two
slices.
slices, yeah. That one's delicious. That was great. This is the lychee one in this or no?
Yes, that's a lychee flavor.
The pink one?
Yes,
Oh,
pink
okay.
one. Pink one, that's a lychee.
Okay.
And plain regular, you have chocolate brown with chocolate, and green is pan, and yellow is saffron.
Oh, like the mint.
Mint flavor.
I
mint
think
flavor.
it's the mint. Which I don't always love, so we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Pan flavor.
Yeah, it's because I had the pun. Yeah. Now I know.
And,
Yeah. I've had that flavor before. It's not my favorite. It's okay. I like the coconut one better.
Yes, and it's about dalmot. And pita dalmot is the most famous for in this. This is the snacks for namkeen.
Okay.
In Indian language for namkeen, this is dalmot. Dalmot is the spicy.
Spicy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You like spicy?
I do.
Yes, take this one.
Okay. He's like the best shop owner, letting us try everything.
Taste it.
Okay.
This is spicy.
It's savory too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
And
little
that's
like,
a
snack.
dalmot and that's a pita. Pita and dalmot is both are famous in world famous in Agra.
In Agra. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you've sold us, and we're gonna buy one of the mixed ones. Yeah.
Yes, mixed one.
Okay. After we shut the camera off, you just kept giving us different flavors to try. So we ended up buying a box of the butterscotch for 200 rupees. We just walked into Akbar's tomb, and my first impressions are it is absolutely stunning. I don't know why people don't come here, but this contrast of the red sandstone with the white marble takes my breath away. It is massive, and I'm just really excited to go inside and see what else it offers. Can you imagine being at the Taj Mahal and only having a handful of other people with you? We're here in the middle of the day. It is relatively quiet and there's only a few other people here. It's impressive.
This mausoleum is situated on the outskirts of the city. It houses the mortal remains of Mughal Emperor Akbar, who during his lifetime completed the tomb and laid out a beautiful garden. The topmost portion of the mausoleum, though, was constructed by his son. The entire tomb is constructed of red sandstone, but for the top story, it's constructed of white marble. Because it's a 40-minute drive from the Taj Mahal, a lot of people don't come here, but I think you're making a big mistake if you miss out on this hidden gem in the city.
So if you go to the furthest away structure, definitely be careful because those big black spots are huge, huge beehives.
Before we head into our next location, we got ourselves a snack called dalmath, which is famous in this area, and it's supposed to be a crunchy and crispy snack. It looks like there's lentils and a bunch of other mixture of things. Definitely very crunchy and crispy, and there's a little hint of spice in there too.
This is a beautifully preserved bog or garden in the middle of the city. The original name of this was the Aram Bog, but later it was changed to the Ram Bog. It's one of the earliest Mughal gardens built by the Emperor Babar for his daughter. And this is a great place to just hang out and chill for a little bit. The entry fee for a foreigner is 300 rupees each. We are in a major city in India, so you're going to hear some of the traffic sounds and traffic noises, but there's not a bunch of aggressive honking and beeping like you would have in the heart of a city. And this is another great location for people to just hang out. There's plenty of shaded areas where people are just resting, chatting with their friends. Not a bunch of commotions. There's full security before you come in to make sure there's not a bunch of ruckus or anything like that. And it's nice because there's a bunch of birds chirping and flying around. We see chipmunks. Just a wonderful spot that we have not really seen in other tourist guides, and we highly recommend you check out when you're here in the city.
It looks different than a pigeon. His eyes are bigger.
More of a dove?
I think so.
There's even a nice area to just lounge out here on the grass. And they're keeping it clean. He even asked if it was okay if he ran the lawnmower. No problem, sir. We have Moses with the 10 Commandments here. And I would imagine that would be St. Peter. In our time so far here in India, we've seen plenty of Hindu temples, Sikh temples, mosques, but as Christians, it's really cool to see some Christian churches. And in addition to that, there's even a St. Peter's College, which I imagine would be like a Christian college. We talked to the security guard, he said he's Catholic. So this is definitely the part of Agra that you don't see all the time, and it's really cool to check out.
Here we found a priest. You're a priest at the college here or at the church?
I am church as well as college.
So both, yeah?
Both.
How long have you been doing that here?
Yeah, here for the last 2 years.
2 years,
There
okay.
are 5 years.
Wow, okay. So we're just traveling and it was just unique for us to see a Catholic Christian area of India. Is there a lot of areas in India like that or just right here?
No, all over India.
All over India?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But in North India, the Catholics number is less.
Less.
But whereas you go to South, you have more number. Bombay, you have more number.
Okay,
Goa,
okay.
you have got more number.
Oh, okay,
Then
okay.
if you go to North East, they have more Christians.
Okay,
Not the Catholics,
Okay.
but Christians, Baptists.
okay.
Then they have an what do you call it? Presbyterian.
Presbyterian?
So Catholics and
Okay.
yeah.
Did you grow up Catholic or did you
Yeah, I'm
convert?
born
you were born Catholic,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Named Akbar Church.
Akbar?
Built
Oh,
in,
yeah, yeah.
Built in 1599 by Emperor Akbar. So you must visit there.
This
The
way
small
over here?
church,
The small one.
church, yeah.
We can go visit?
Yeah,
It's okay?
sure.
As we're making our way around the complex, a couple of different gentlemen directed us to Akbar's church, which is one of the main sites to see around here. And this is interesting because Akbar's church was the first Catholic church of Agra and was the first cathedral of Agra until 1848. And it was built by the Jesuit fathers under Akbar's order. So a lot of history, it's just a long time for a Christian church to be here in India. You think of all the places, but that many years here, and it's very well preserved. We're able to go inside. It looks very nice inside, the smell of incense, like it's just gorgeous. I highly recommend you seeing this.
Some people have called the Red Taj Mahal, but it's not the Taj Mahal. It's actually a cemetery that we're in right now, which seems weird, but it's really not weird because the Taj Mahal and Akbar's tomb, these are all mausoleums, which is where people are buried. And so this one is just really pretty, and it's tucked away into this little cemetery, which I'm sure nobody really knows about. But actually, it's the tomb of Hessing, who is a freelance adventurer who we can relate to. And as we walked in, Will just thought about this question. Can you imagine just being prominent enough or famous enough or having enough money to have someone build a tomb as impressive as this one or any of the others that we've seen today? You gotta be the real deal to get a tomb like this.
Hopefully we have shown you some sites that you did not know existed in Agra. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Witty Travels. What could possibly be next?